Welcome back, subscribers, and hello YouTube viewers. So continuing with our trip from relocating a motorhome from Melbourne to Perth, we are stopping at this place called Burra, and we're going to have a look at their historic railway station here in South Australia. I'm going to run out of time with the historic images, so any information that's been researched will continue once we have the walk around and the drone goes up. So the Burra railway station was built on the Roseworthy-Peterborough railway line to serve the town of Burra in South Australia. It opened on the 29th of August 1870 as part of the extension of what was then the Northern Extension Railway to Burra. The line was further extended north to Hallett and Terowie in 1880. By 1883, the original wooden and corrugated iron station building was proving inadequate for the large numbers of passengers stopping for refreshments. A new stone Victorian-style building, complete with refreshment rooms, was opened in October of that year. Okay, so we're going to run out of time with the old footage. The walkabout's about to commence, and I'll jump back in with more historical information that I've researched during the drone flight. Welcome back, subscribers, and hello YouTube viewers. Those that aren't aware and have just joined this little road trip, I'm taking that motorhome behind me from Melbourne to Perth, and we're in South Australia, and we've come across this particular railway station because I was curious how it's been quite successful. Now, it's an Airbnb. I do believe there's a cafe, and it is a station that's no longer in play. It's the line is no longer being used at all, but they've been clever enough to buy a carriage and stick it on their line. I think that's the cafe, and then you've got the building itself as the Airbnb, but I'm not sure. We'll have a look. So this is Burra, that's spelled B-U-R-R-A, and it's in South Australia. Now check that out. This is from the car park, and what a really pleasant looking railway station. Very unique in every which way, and the carriage is in there. But how unique is that? That is just very, very good. And as you can see, the station is really, it doesn't exist anymore, so to speak, or the line doesn't. There's plenty of images here to look at. I'll come in close. As you can see, there's a lot of things going on. So I think someone's made a huge investment, whether or not a grant was given or whatever, or something that the community's done. What a fantastic location. Just wonderful. I love the curved verandas and also the cover for the carriage itself. Now, it's not open, it is closed. It closes at 1 p.m. It's open daily from 11 till 1. So we're not in that time frame at all. But what a beauty. We'll just have a look through and what we can see as we go around. And we'll look at the station first. It really is something out of place, if that makes sense. It is just too nice, considering Burra is close. It's like not too far away. You can probably jump on your bicycle and make your way into town. But it's sort of out of town, the actual station itself. Whereas I think most railway stations, it used to be the hub of the town. But just look at that. Yeah, definitely the carriage itself is the cafe. I do like the old posters, the Kodak film one. Isn't that just fantastic? Oh, both of them really are, aren't they? Very, very good. Look at that. Just lovely. You can see that the roof is relatively new with the corrugation. You've got the vents, which would have been back in the day for any steam to escape, so it wouldn't just fall down on the waiting commuters, but very, very good. So there you have the crane for loading freight from back in the day. I'd even say the silo down the end there is no longer in play either. And there's the water that would go into the steam engines to load them up. And then you've got the tank. Very, very good. Look, everything, all the infrastructure is all here. So if you're a railway enthusiast or into anything railway orientated, what a great location this is. This is the other side of it. We'll go around the front where people would come in. Oh, it just nearly went over. Okay, so this is the entry. This is where you'd come with your car back in the day, or your horse-drawn cart. Drop off your passengers and make your way inside. So it looks like the porter's room is the bed and breakfast. I'll come close so you can work out how to book it if you're coming this way. There it is right there. So if you're going to book it, hit pause now, get the info, and away you go. And there's a lovely etched map of the station and the entire yard. So this was more than just a railway station. This was a proper yard, a rail yard. I'm not sure if that's coming in. It's probably too much reflection. But yeah, it is very, very stunning. There's no question about it. Someone's done a great job looking after this place, and I hope they've done well from it. There's another sort of a timetable for when the trains used to come and go. And here's some other information. Whoops, the reflection could be a bit much. Press pause and have a read. I would say this is heritage listed. And as you can see with this photo, I think I've got a fair few photos, old photos of this place. Once again, press pause when you think it's close enough. I do believe we have been able to find that photo, and you can see now that they've got the cover for that carriage. It's just lovely. It really is. It's going to look pretty good when I get the drone up, and hopefully I can. I don't think there should be any issues here with the drone going up. So there's both ends you can enter the carriage from. I'm assuming it's closed, and you'd make your way in. Wonder if it is closed. Yeah, it's closed. Double check. Yep, so whoever's looking after the place is closing it. You can see that none of these lines are being used, which is just fantastic. And then you've got the kitchen here. Check that out. That's a beauty. So someone's obviously doing a great job. I'm not sure if you can see inside or if we're just getting reflection. I hope not. I hope you can actually see some of the things in there. So it's very professionally done. How they got this carriage here, I don't know, but I think it's a great idea. So not only is it the B&B to make a bit of petty cash on the side, you've got this cafe. And I am aware Burra is a huge tourist location, I think for rallies. I think they have a huge rally here from time to time, because I have been here before, but haven't been able to stop. But that's just fantastic. I'll see if I can get it from the other end, see if the back door has a big window. You can see where the coffees are. If that's coming into play, or is it just my reflection? Just terrific. Let's see if we can do this. I hope it's open, but I don't think it will be. No. And if I do this, let's see if we can cover it up and get a bit of an image going. So that's what it looks like. I hope that's coming through. That looks fantastic. 10 out of 10. Congratulations to whoever came up with this idea. A big tap on the back, and I think you've done a fantastic job. So there's your Burra railway station sign. That's still here. Well, not the original, I don't know. And what I might do is I'm going to go over on that side and just get some photos from there, or a bit of video footage. So that's what it looks like from this side. Very spectacular. There's cars coming and going here all the time. So even though it's closed, the passing people who are sort of touring around and tourists, they're actually making their way and having a bit of a sticky beak. And I tell you what, it's worth the stop and the effort. So it does look like on this side was the freight side. So I'd imagine that the line closest to this platform is where the freight would come, unload, load, and then the passenger side would be on the right there. Very good. Quite spectacular. As you can see, they've done a great job protecting the carriage, and very much the that cover for that carriage is very new. How new I don't know, but it looks great. It is in keeping with the aesthetics of the building itself, and I think they've done a great job. So this is just another angle. Very good. Just terrific. Here's just another angle from this side of the carriage. Very good. Okay, so I'll jump in with a bit more research and information. So continuing on, when the Victorian-style building was built in October of 1883, the arch roof over the tracks and platforms were retained at the time and was not demolished until 1935. The refreshment rooms remained in service until 1936. In 1978, the station and all the associated infrastructure were included in the transfer of assets of the South Australian Railways to the Australian National Railways Commission. Regular passenger services ceased in December 1986, and by 1993 the line north of Burra had been closed and removed. In 1997, the Australian Southern Railroad, ASR, acquired a 50-year lease on the rail corridor and total ownership of the rail infrastructure as part of the sale of Australian National's South Australian freight access to ASR. Grain services to Burra last operated in January 1999, with the final rail traffic to the town being a light engine movement by Australian Railroad Group Locomotive 843 on the 12th of March 2004. In 2010, restoration works began on the station building, which was by then badly deteriorated. A community group, the Friends of the Burra Railway Station, was formed in 2014 to raise funds and to carry out the work, including the restoration of a dining cart that served the Trans-Australian Railway from 1917. So that's about it with the Burra Railway Station, or the historic railway station. All the credits and references to the earlier old photos and the voiceover I've just provided will be in the links below. So please enjoy the remaining aerial views.
Okay, that's pretty much about it with the Burra railway station, or historic railway station. She's a beauty. Absolutely worth coming out this way if you are going out this way. Definitely make it a stop. Now, if you did like the video, by all means, click on the like button or the thumbs up icon. Please consider subscribing. Subscribing does not cost you 1 cent. But it really helps the channel immensely. But most importantly, stay safe, commute safe, and have a great day.